Time now for Greg Cote's Back in My Day.
And now, it is time to take a trip down memory lane. Here's your guide, Greg Cote, with Back in My Day.
Collecting! Whatever happened to it? Over time, collectors looking for a profit off collectibles gave collecting a bad name, that's what. Many ball players now refuse to sign stuff for adults because they know these cretins aim to turn the item into memorabilia for sale. Back in my day, you collected as an innocent hobby. You collected because you wanted to have something and save it forever, not flip it for cash. As a boy, I collected baseball cards. It was a staple of summer. You'd buy a couple of packs, chew the enclosed slice of gum, and leaf through the cards looking for a gem, a Frank Robinson, a Jimmy the Toy Cannon Win. My friend Gary the Bag Rosenfeld and I would spend days at 1440 brokering trades, brandishing our top cards like aces, arguing Carl Yastrzemski versus Mickey Mantle. In those days, I also was a philatelist, a stamp collector. I remember a cousin of mine who flew helicopters in Vietnam sent me a stamp from over there, and I felt like a kid on Christmas morning. What a bonus. Mainly I was into numismatics, especially coins. I collected the quarters of every state when there'd be a special bicentennial issue back then. Spent years collecting pennies of sequential vintage. I recall a 1942 wheat penny. Today, that treasured cent is worth almost $3. Imagine that. My stamp collection, sadly, has been lost over time, but I still have a remnant of my penny collection and shoeboxes full of old baseball cards, mostly circa 1965 to 1970. A few gems within would actually be worth some money today, except I used to write all over them, proof I wasn't in it with resale in mind. Folks, start collecting something. Cards, stamps, coins, pendelphins. It doesn't matter what. Just collect, have, hoard, and feel good. Not many of us can afford to collect fine art, but did you ever consider starting a collection of old staplers? I recently started that.
What?
Just scored a vintage blue Swingline 747. I have my sights now on an early 70s Ace Liner executive desk model, but I may be dreaming too big. I'm Greg Cote, and that's how it was back in my day.
I mean, put it on the poll, Guillermo. Greg Cote, collector or hoarder?